discuss some important points. The first point is what is electric current? Electric current is nothing but the rate of flow of charge through any cross section of a wire is called electric current flowing through it. That means the rate of flow of charge. That means rate means with respect to time. So I equal to Q by T. That means the rate of flow of charge through any wire is nothing but a electric current. The current is mentioned with I. The rate of charge means charge Q and rate of means Q by T. I equal to Q by T is the electric current and its SI unit is ampere. So the rate of flow of charge passing through any cross section of a wire is called electric current flowing through it. So its SI unit is ampere and the electric current I equal to Q by T. Next, so the current flowing direction is mentioned with the conventional direction of an electric current is the direction of motion of positive charge. The positive charge direction, the current will be moved. That means the conventional direction of electric current is the direction of the moving of the positive charge. The current flows along the positive charge direction, positive to direction. So if a charge Q revolves in a circle, and its frequency is F, the equivalent current is mentioned with I equal to QF. That means the charge is revolves in a circular motion and here F is the frequency. Then the electric current I is mentioned with I equal to QF. Everybody knows Q by T. 1 by T is nothing but a frequency N. Then 1 by T plus we can replace 1 by T with F. Then I equal to QF. So this is the if the charge Q is revolves in a circle with a frequency F is the equivalent current I is nothing but I equal to QF. This formula will be used in our problems. Okay. Next one is the types of electric current. In types of electric current we have two types, DC and AC. DC is the direct current and AC is the alternating current. So types of electric current can be mentioned with their magnitude and the direction of flow of the current. So types of electric current according to its magnitude and direction of electric current, magnitude and direction of basing on the magnitude and the direction of the current, it will be divided into two types. One is the direct current, that means DC. DC is the direct current. It can be indicated with sleeping line. Okay. So its magnitude and direction do not change with time. The time will be varied and the magnitude will not be varied. It will be in the straight line. This is the DC current. That means there is no change after certain time with its magnitude and direction. That is nothing but a direct current DC. So, for example, a cell or battery or DC dynamo are the sources of direct current. So, by using battery or cell or dynamo, we can produce DC current. DC current sources are nothing but a cell, battery or dynamo. DC dynamos are the sources of the DC current. Next one is the alternating current, AC. So, the alternating current when we mention with this type, AC. So, alternating current. So, an electric current whose magnitude changes continuously. An electric current whose magnitude changes continuously and changes its direction periodically is called the alternating current. That means its magnitude will be changed. Here 0 magnitude and here is the maximum amplitude. So and here will be 0 and high. So its magnitude will be varied continuously and with respect to time and periodically its direction will be varied periodically. This means equally spaced like this, not like this. Okay. So periodically changes. This type of current is nothing but a alternating current. An electric current whose magnitude changes continuously and changes periodically. Alternating its direction periodically is called the alternating current. AC dynamo is the source of the alternating current. AC dynamo is the source of our alternating current. So once again repeat it. Today's our class is current electricity unit 6. In this some important points we are discussing. The first one is the electric current. Electric current is nothing but the rate of flow of charge passing through any wire. That is nothing but electric current flowing through it. And its unit is the SI unit is the ampere. It is mentioned with capital A. So the formula is electric current I equal to Q by T. So the conventional flow of charge is along the positive direction, and we are considering a charge Q moving in a circular motion and it having frequency F. Then the electric current I will be converted into I equal to QF. That formula will be mostly used in our problems. Okay, I equal to Q. Next one is the types of electric current. We have two different types of electric current. According to their magnitude and direction, we can mention two different types. One is the alternating current and the second one is the DC current. DC means direct current and AC means alternating current. In DC current, the magnitude and direction will not be changed with respect to time. And SL battery or dynamos, DC dynamos are the sources of the DC current. And next one is the alternating current. In alternating current, and current in this the magnitude and direction will be varied periodically and continuously with respect to time. That is nothing but a alternating current. So in this the AC dynamos are the sources of the alternating currents. And next we will discuss the next topic. And the next one is the thermal velocity of a free electron. Velocity is nothing but a rate of flow, the time taken to move a certain displacement by time, or the rate of change of displacement is nothing but a velocity. So in this the thermal velocity of the free electrons. Free electrons means they do not combine with any other atoms or electrons. Those are the free electrons. So free electrons in a metal move randomly with a very high speed of the order of 10 to the power of 5 meters per second. In 1 second they can travel 10 to the power of 5 meters. 10 to the power of 5 meter means 1 packet of 5 zeros. That means 1 lakh distance. In 1 second it will travel in 10 to the power of 5 meters. So the free electrons in a metal move randomly with a very high speed of the order of 10 to the power of 5 meters per second. This speed is nothing but a thermal velocity of the free electrons. This speed is nothing but a thermal velocity of free electrons. So average thermal velocity of free electrons in the average thermal velocity of free electron in any direction is nothing but a 0. Okay, average thermal velocity of the electrons in any direction is 0. So what is meant by thermal velocity of a free electron? The free electrons in a metal move randomly with a very high speed, that with the high speed of 10 to the power of 5 meters per second. That is nothing but a thermal velocity, but the average thermal velocity of any free electron is nothing but a 0. So drift velocity of next one is the drift velocity. So drift velocity means velocity is mentioned with V and drift kabatti suffix D. We can mention with drift velocity is suffix D, V suffix D. That is the drift velocity. What is meant by drift velocity? When a potential difference is applied across the ends of a conductor, we can apply a certain potential difference between two ends of a conductor. The free electrons in it move with an average velocity opposite to the application of our electric field. The free electrons move opposite to the field. That means we can apply certain field. The electrons move opposite to that. We can apply field in this direction. The free electrons move in this direction like this, opposite to that. So which is nothing but a drift velocity. Okay, the velocity, the particles move with a velocity opposite to the direction of an applied field is nothing but a drift velocity. So, which is called the drift velocity of the free electrons. Drift velocity V suffix D equal to small e, capital tau by m. Here tau is the relaxation time and here the V is the electric field intensity. Electric field intensity can be written as E equal to V by Q. Yes, V equal to EQ. Everybody knows V is the potential difference, E is the electric field intensity, Q is the charge. But in this we can replace E by V by L. L is nothing but a length of the conductor. So here V is replaced by V by L. V equal to EL. Okay. So here E can be replaced with V by L. E V tau by ml. Here tau is nothing but a relaxation time. E is the charge of the electron. Capital E is the electric field intensity and L is the length of the conductor. V is the potential difference across the conductor. We can apply that. So and m is the mass of the electron. So now we are calculate the relation between electric current and the drift velocity is nothing but a drift velocity is Vd. Current is mentioned with I. So Vd equal to I by ANE, aerial cross section, electric charge, electric current, and Vd is the drift velocity. So today we are discussing topics is electric current. The flow of charge in any circular wire or any wire is nothing but a electric current and its SI unit is ampere, and it can be the conventional flow of charge is from positive direction and its SI unit is ampere. It is mentioned with A, capital A. So next one is the types of current. Direct current, according to this, the types of charge, the types of current can be divided into two types and basing on their magnitude and the direction. In DC, direct current DC and alternating current AC. In DC current there is no change in magnitude and direction with respect to time. So the DC dynamo, SL and battery are the sources of the direct current, and AC current, alternating current, in this the direction and magnitude will be changed with respect to time with continuously and periodically, that is the AC current, that means alternating current, and AC dynamos are the examples or sources of the alternating current. And next one is our topic is thermal velocity of the free electrons. In free electron, in matter some free electrons are moving with a velocity, very high speed, with velocity of 10 to the power of 5 meters per second, that is nothing but a thermal velocity, but the average thermal velocity is 0. So the next one is the drift velocity. Drift velocity is when a potential difference is applied across the conductor, the free electrons are move opposite to that the applied direction, that velocity is nothing but a drift velocity. Drift velocity is mentioned with Vd. Vd equal to small e, capital E into tau by m. Here E is electric current, capital E is the electric field intensity, small e is the electric charge, tau is the relaxation time, and m is the mass of the electron. That E can be, capital E can be written as V by L. V is the potential difference across the conductor and L is the length of the conductor, and the relation between the drift velocity Vd and the electric current is nothing but a Vd equal to I by E to ANEN. So that formula will be also used in some problems. Today's class is over. Tomorrow we will discuss the remaining topics, and thank you.